Good morning, everyone. As usual, Riley's in the background doing something, taking ibuprofen, I think. Okay, we have had the craziest morning. It's Wednesday morning, and let me just tell you what happened. So we got up and we went to the quick service restaurant here at the Grand Floridian that's called Gasparilla Grill to grab some breakfast and some coffee and tea and things like that. So we went and we were checking out, and the lady said, do you want to put this on your dining plan? Well, for this trip, we don't have a dining plan. When I booked the trip, I had a dining plan, and then I canceled it and we got a refund for it, and it was removed from our reservation. And so when she asked me, I said, oh no, we're not on the dining plan. And she said, well, yeah, you are. The cashier said this. And we were like, what? And she was like, it shows me here that you're on the dining plan, but I am certain that I canceled it, and I am certain that I got a refund for that amount of money. So we went to the concierge and we explained the situation, and she said, I don't know what to tell you other than you have a full dining plan worth a week worth of credits on your account and you're free to use them. We are like floating right now. I was just shocked. I could not believe that she said that we could just use them. But she was like, we can't. She's like, if there was a glitch in the system and it didn't remove it from your account, but you know that you got a refund, like there's nothing we can do about it. You can just use them at your discretion, whatever you want to do. So we're trying to kind of now plan a couple more table service restaurants for the duration of our trip so that we can use up some of these credits, which are just like such a fun blessing thing. Like, we just can't believe that that happened. So we are now back at our room. I'm gonna change into something a little, well, I'm in this cute, this is from Pretty Little Monograms. I'll put a link to her shop below, and if you use the code Blair, you get 10% off. I love it. But I'm in like a cute pullover, but I am gonna change into something a little bit more formal because we're going to afternoon garden tea, which online it says that there's basically no dress code. You can wear whatever you want, but I want to feel a little bit more pulled together since it's supposed to be kind of like a more formal experience. So we've had a very weird, really fun, exciting, very Disney morning where we didn't think we had a dining plan, and now we do. It's just blowing my mind that they're letting us do this. So anyway, that's the story. We're gonna get changed and head to afternoon garden tea. You never know what's gonna happen in Disney. Oh my gosh. I was just crying laughing because of Riley. Okay, so we just got back from the Garden View tea room. We had afternoon garden tea there. Our reservation was at 12:20 and we wrapped up around 2 or 2:20 or something like that. So it's just about a 2-hour experience. There are 3 different packages that you can choose from. You can go check out the Disney website if you want more information on pricing, what's included with each package, and whether you want champagne or not, and all those different kinds of things. I intended on vlogging while I was in there, but once we got seated, it felt like it would be very distracting and highly inappropriate to vlog given the location of our seat. I think if we had been more tucked away in the corner, I would have felt more comfortable, but we were pretty much like in the middle of the restaurant. We had a table right beside us on both sides, and I didn't want to ruin anyone else's experience by whipping my camera out and all of that. So I took a lot of photos, but I did not take any video. So I'll pop in some of the photos as I'm talking now. Basically, you go in and you look over the menu and you can choose which option you want, and then there's a huge tea selection. And you can check out all the different teas and choose which of the teas that you want. I got an Earl Grey tea, Riley got a chai. They were both delicious. And then basically the courses start. And so I had a fruit and cheese plate as my first course, and Riley had caviar actually, which he loved, and I loved mine. And then we got finger sandwiches, which were delicious. And then we had scones, and I'm sorry, I feel like my nose is running. It's very chilly outside. Then we had scones and a variety of other treats and things for the dessert, and we had strawberries with fresh cream and this apple cinnamon trifle thing. It was tons of food. If you plan on doing it, definitely plan on it being a substitute for a meal. I would not recommend doing a meal in addition to the garden tea. The garden tea will be your meal. It's very, very filling. The service that we had was superb, completely outstanding. A woman named Michelle was our waitress, and she was just so fantastic. She was just really awesome. So we loved that. We loved the food. It was just a really all-around excellent experience. People always ask when I share stuff like this, was it worth it? But that's such a personal thing. It's like, what is important to you? What are your priorities? What do you want to spend your money on? What do you want to spend your time on? For us, being 2 adults in Disney, something like that, especially I'm like a total tea lover. I love tea. And something like that was such a unique and really, really enjoyable experience for us. We both came away feeling like it was completely worth it and we would love to do it again. If you're not a big tea drinker, or if you look over the menu and the offerings on the menu are not to your taste, probably not worth it, you know? Or if you don't care to sit down and have a very slow paced, you know, tea and scones and finger sandwiches, if that's just not your thing, then it's probably not worth it for you. But we really, really just loved it, and we'll absolutely do it again on another trip because it was such an enjoyable experience. I'm wearing like a navy blue maxi dress, and I just wore like a light jacket, and Riley wore like a button down in khakis. There were people in there wearing a variety of different things. People who had come directly from the parks who were wearing sweatshirts and leggings and tennis shoes, and then other people who were a little bit more dressed up. So at the end of the day, you can pretty much wear whatever you want if you decide to go. So those are my thoughts on the afternoon garden tea. I did share some pictures on Instagram, so if you're watching this and you want to see like some of those pictures that just flashed by and you want to look at them a little bit more in detail, you can head over to my Instagram and find that post, because it's like a post with several different photos in it. But we both just really had such a nice time. Loved it. Like it's one of my very favorite things I've ever done in Disney. That and probably going to Remy on the Disney Cruise Line. Those are probably my 2 favorite things I've ever done as far as like special experiences, because they were just both amazing. Loved them, loved them. So it's cold outside. I'm gonna get changed into something warmer, and then I think we're gonna are we going to Magic Kingdom? We're gonna go to Magic Kingdom for a couple of hours and then over to Epcot for the evening. Will you share your experience / thoughts and feelings on the afternoon garden tea?
It was really nice, and I didn't have any expectations of it, so it was really cool to go in there, and it was really slow paced, which I like. And the caviar, I've never had caviar, and I had caviar. So good. And I didn't have to share, because Blair wouldn't eat any, so I had a lot of caviar. And then, yeah, everything was so good. So I had a great time. Yeah, it was as good as like Remy's. Those 2 food experiences have been like the best so far.
Yeah, Remy on the cruise.
Just like the amount of there's such a big array of different food.
And everything was so detailed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. It was like so impressive. We just hopped on the monorail and we're heading over to Magic Kingdom for the first part of our afternoon, and then we're going to Epcot for the evening. Tomorrowland, we're gonna try to ride Space Mountain before our 4 o'clock fast pass for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Space Mountain was 75 minutes, so we're doing the People Mover instead. Here we go on the People Mover. I actually love this ride.
Seated throughout your journey, keeping your hands, arms, feet, legs.
The little house.
Yeah, we're walking onto Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is such a great ride. We both love it. We have a fast pass. Riley loves that little cottage. Here we go.
We're at Epcot. Going to ride a couple things before Cellier.
You don't have to say it with my intuition.
We're at Epcot. It's almost time for dinner. We got here at 6. We have reservations at 6:35 at Cellier. So we're gonna try to ride a couple of things before then. Just Nemo and Friends is the plan, right?
And maybe Living with the Lamb.
Maybe that, but that's kind of a slow one.
But I love it.
But we got time. It's really cold.
We're heading into the Seas with Nemo and Friends. This is such an underrated ride. I feel like no one really talks about it, but I really love it. I mean, I think it's really cute. It's a nice night. It's a good time to be in the parks. We're in our shell. There was 0 wait time. We just walked right on. Now we're heading into the land to go hopefully ride Living with the Land if it's not too long of a wait, which I'm imagining it probably will not be. I think it's so pretty in here. There's a really big food court down here, and Soarin' is over there. As expected, there is 0 wait, so we are just walking right on to do a little Living with the Land, and then we're heading over to Cellier for dinner. heading into Cellier. We haven't been here since 2016 on our very first Disney World trip together. So we're really excited to try it again. We loved it the first time. What?
Bunny rabbit.
Oh, this is showing up quite well at night on the camera. Wow. Isn't this beautiful? There's a little bunny over there. It's just stunning. This is such a beautiful pavilion. And the building that Cellier is so cozy. We love it. So we're really looking forward to dinner tonight, especially since there's a chill in the air and a little cozy place. We actually met a Canadian family who watches our videos this morning who were just so lovely. So hello to Lori and her family if you guys are watching, and hello to all the other Canadians who follow along. Let's go. We're here at Cellier and we're deciding on what to get, but everything looks delicious and it's so cozy in here. To start, we got some bread. So we got like a multi-grain roll, a regular one, and some pretzel bread. Yum. For my appetizer, I got the cheddar cheese soup, and Riley got the farmhouse salad. And for our meals, I got filet mignon, which comes with mushroom risotto and then like an asparagus, tomato, chopped thing on top. I forget what it's called. And Riley got a New York strip steak with fries, and there's a grilled charred lime on the side. It looks delicious. We just finished up a delicious, beyond delicious dinner. I think this trip we've had the best food of any vacation of our entire lives. It's been delicious, and we are just exploring the Canada Pavilion now. We're heading into the UK Pavilion. It's so charming. I really like this one a lot. I love them all actually, but I like this one a lot. Not crowded at all, as you can see. It's been really nice. The weather on this trip has been challenging. It's been definitely the coldest that we've ever experienced, even though this is our third year visiting Disney World in January. But there are pros and cons to everything, and the pro to the weather being really chilly has been very, very low crowds.
Okay.
We found our name. It is English.
We're Irish.
Oh.
So that's the island now.
I thought that was the point.
Well.
So I don't understand. This is just like any names.
No, it's from the UK, I'm sure.
Well, anyway, our name's in this book. Look at these precious mugs with lambs on them. Well, this has like a ram, so I don't know, but so cute. And a little puppy. I love them. So over there is called the International Gateway, and it's in the World Showcase. It's between the UK Pavilion and the France Pavilion, and that's where you can go over to like the Beach Club Resort, the Boardwalk, all those places are all over there. So that's a good little thing. If you want to just take a break from Epcot and go explore some of the resorts and just the Boardwalk area, you can go and do that. Illuminations is about to start, and we are kind of heading over to France, and we're gonna go walk through the France Pavilion and then just kind of make our way around the World Showcase. We're really looking forward to it. The World Showcase at night, I think, is one of our very top favorite Disney things. It's just such a fun thing to explore. So that's what we're up to right now. It's really been nice. Here we are in the France Pavilion. It's so beautiful. Let's walk so you can see it a little better. There's a charming restaurant over here, Chefs de France. We've eaten there before. It's great. There's all kinds of really cute shops. There's a great little bakery. There's a great quick service restaurant. It's just really a lovely pavilion. We like it a lot. We're gonna go and explore all the shops. We're still in the France Pavilion. So lovely. Look at all the... I'm such a sucker for anything like Bath and Body, soaps, bath bombs, bath salts, perfume, anything like that. I just adore it. I always have. I take after my maternal grandmother. My mom's not like that at all. But my mom is exactly like that. I love all this stuff. like French country. It's so beautiful. Illuminations has just begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the entire Epcot family thanks you for having been with us for Illuminations.
Oh, it's probably so windy, and we are heading out of Epcot now. After a beautiful, lovely evening walking around, we're a little bit chilled, so we're ready to get back to our warm hotel room, but it's been a really fun night. Hey guys, it's about 10:30. Actually, it's 10:30 on the dot right now, and we just got back to our room after our evening in Epcot. We had dinner at Cellier, and it was delicious, like really so delicious. And it's just a really cozy restaurant. You can probably tell because my nose is red. It's quite cold outside, especially for Florida. But it's like quite cold outside. So to be able to be in like a very cozy restaurant like that was just really nice. So we sat and had a really lovely dinner in there, and then we walked around the World Showcase for a while. And then on our way home, we encountered some troubles. So we got on the monorail, and then the monorail stopped at the Ticket and Transportation Center and said that the other monorail that goes to our resort was broken and not working, and so we were gonna have to get on a bus. So we had to walk all the way down and out and find the buses and then get on the buses. And then once we got, they dropped off the first load of people at the Polynesian, and then our bus got stuck, and so then we had to wait there for a while, and then we got to the Grand Floridian, and it was just like, it took like over, I don't know, an hour and 10 minutes or something. Like, it was a very, very long journey home for something that really, it should have been, we were expecting it. Everybody on the bus and everything was expecting it to be quick. No one was rude or like, we were all, it's just is what it is type of thing. But when we, but I was secretly kind of frustrated. It was like, it's late, it's very cold, and it just felt like every chain of in the link was broken as far as transportation to get home. But like I said, I wasn't gonna like voice that frustration just internally. I was like, I'm really ready to be back home. Like, I wanna get back home. Anyway, we got off the bus at the Grand Floridian, and there was a cast member there waiting for us to apologize for the inconvenience, and she scanned all of our Magic Bands and loaded on 3 fast passes for each of us to use at any time in any park, which is super fun. So it ended up being worth it to have the inconvenience just to get some free anytime fast passes. Especially since today we had a fast pass for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and we were literally the next people to get on the ride, and that ride broke down. And so we had some bad luck today, but we also had some really good luck, and we had the afternoon garden tea, which was lovely. So all in all, it was a really good day. As with any vacation, there are just going to sometimes be hiccups. Things just sometimes come up, but everything was smoothed over and handled really well, I think, by Disney and cast members and things like that. So we were really impressed and are going to bed definitely happy and, you know, excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we are going on a tour in the Magic Kingdom. It's the Marceline to Magic Kingdom tour, and we're really looking forward to it. I plan on doing a little bit of a recap and kind of a review of it later, once we're done with it, obviously. So I'm getting really tired. I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you, like I said, see you tomorrow. Bye.